Marcellus, big victory here, in my opinion, for Le'Veon Bell. He has won his contract dispute and put running backs back on the pedestal they belong.
You can pound this table all you want. No way did he win this negotiation. No way. He didn't get what he wanted. How do you spell?
Yet.
Yet. Okay, we can go yet, but let's live in your Whitlock right now.
Yep.
Present. Let's spell Le'Veon Bell with a capital L. And that's what happened in these negotiations. Capital L. He didn't get what he wanted. The first thing he said was,
Yet.
I want a long-term deal. Has he gotten a long-term deal yet, Todd Gurley style? Okay, so let's move on. All right, now you say, I'm going to hold out. I'm not signing that franchise tender. I'm going to hold out as long as possible. We know what that means, week 10. Reports are he's coming back before week 10. If you're going to rest fully. How come you're not resting fully? Did you get what you wanted there? And then last point is, not only is he going to come back early, prematurely if you're his agent, he's coming back with the talk of, I want to be a Steeler for life if they want me. So look, all the levels of this negotiation or the bravado of the negotiation, he's falling short on every one of them.
I said this yesterday, but again, you get married, you get out of the game, you lose all context. You can't read the tea leaves anymore, Marcellus.
That's me?
You can't read the tea leaves.
Help me out.
There's a moment when you're dating somebody and you go, oh, she's all in, or he's all in, or, oh, I'm going to get some. I know. And that's where Le'Veon Bell is. He's like, oh, I'm going to get some.
Oh.
They're going to give me what I want. He's read the tea leaves. They've been embarrassed without him. Big Ben and Antonio Brown can't even get along without him. Big Ben's play has fallen off. They're 1-2-1. Mike Tomlin can't win without him. He has read the tea leaves, and no, have they given him the contract yet?
Right.
But he's back going, just a matter of time.
Just a matter of time. One more date. Cheesecake Factory. One more time. It's on.
That's all it's going to take.
Look, Odell Beckham went through the same beat, so I respect that. Without the holdout, but still, internally, there was a conversation that was had that said, Odell, you calm this down, and we got you. So maybe that is happening, but I am not investing my future and banking on a franchise that I've been with for multiple years to all of a sudden have that change of heart without actually putting pen to paper. I need to see that.
Let's go to the second layer here then, because this is why I think it's inevitable. They have to. What do you think of my contention that Le'Veon Bell has proven that, I think he's more valuable than Antonio Brown and the success of that team. And so I also just think just more valuable, but so that means he deserved, his original demand was I need to be paid like Antonio Brown. I think he's proven that point to the Steelers organization that he's more valuable, just as valuable. And so eventually they have to concede that point.
Yeah, I mean, he had a tremendous platform to stand on. And the premise was, not only am I a top running back, but I'm your number 2 receiver behind Antonio Brown. And so you can't just divide up my value. You have to supplement my value. And that's what he should have stood on. You're absolutely correct. Think about it. Like, there's no Antonio Brown greatness this year so far. No games over 100 receiving yards. And what's the difference? Now we're saying the chemistry between Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown is off. Why? Juju didn't get as many reps with Ben Roethlisberger in the offseason and preseason as Antonio Brown did. It's because that special sauce, it's special for a reason. And it is Le'Veon Bell. So certainly he has proven his value in his absence, like you said with Emmitt Smith.
And I think we all got caught up in the narrative. Hey, it's a quarterback league, it's a passing league, it's the receiver, and the league has value. They've been comfortable paying receivers. I think this year when people sit back and look at what Christian McCaffrey is helping Cam Newton do, and what Todd Gurley, and again, I don't want to take anything away from Jared Goff.
Right.
But Todd Gurley's just a big part of that. If you have that back in the backfield that you have to respect, it's easier for Cam Newton or Jared Goff, any of these guys, Matt Ryan without Devontae Freeman in Atlanta. Look at, they're 1-3 and struggling a bit. I think the running back is having a resurgence and reproving its value, and the league and the media and the executives in the league are going to have to react. I would love to be Le'Veon Bell's agent right now because I think I got the wind at my back.
Yeah, timing is everything. I mean, a couple of years ago, you're being devalued. The narrative is you're devalued. The carries are down. The yards are down. And everyone's saying, hey, we'd rather have an extra receiver out there. But playing quarterback at the franchise level when you're one of the premier quarterbacks, it's all about that extra guy in the box. It's all about that safety. So before, we were saying, hey, quarterback, you're responsible for manipulating that safety with your eyes, with your footwork. But you're saying, which is even more important, which has always been football, have somebody back there that I respect, and the safety's already in that box. So it's just a numbers game that now we're starting to see that running back can help.
And I tell you, this is, again, if I'm Le'Veon Bell and I look at Gurley, I look at Christian McCaffrey, it's not only do you have to respect them if they get handed the ball, we've moved into a zone where these safeties can't handle these running backs in pass coverage.
Yeah, good
and
point.
So that's a quarterback's best friend, handing him the ball and or throwing him the ball, because you go look at Dallas and what happened with Dak last week. The number one guy they're targeting in the passing game is Ezekiel Elliott, who made the big play down the field. The running back position, to me, its value is resurging. I've never given up on its value. I certainly, as a TV draw, it's driven me crazy. Oh, and people just tune in to see the quarterback. I was like, man, you know how long I've been showing up to see Walter Payton and O.J. Simpson and Barry Sanders and these guys? That's who that's the number one draw for me as a television element. As much, and I love the quarterbacks, obviously. To me, they're important for winning and all that. But just sitting back and enjoying football, I'd rather see a running back do his thing.
Okay, you've been through too many negotiations to not respect that there's another side to this table. That on the other side, there's going to be pushback. And here's the pushback. Okay, you're telling me all this value for the running back, and you need the running back to have the premier passers of the game live up to their optimal levels. Tom Brady, how's that running game looking? Okay. Oh, no. Oh, you don't want to hear Tom Brady? Aaron Rodgers, how that running game look? So I'm just saying, every negotiation I've been in, even when I thought it was a slam dunk for me, they had something to push back.
And I'm giving you Rodgers, Brady, Breeze, that's a special case of really experienced, really talented quarterbacks. When you go look at these young quarterbacks, under 30, a Cam, Golf, in order to get them there to that over, you need a running back. And then you got guys like Ben that, again, he's getting exposed without a running back. So I feel very
we ain't going to look at the camera trying to get out of this. This is the question for you, Mr. Kansas City.
All right.
Which one is more exciting to watch, Tyreek Hill or Kareem Hunt? Move on. Now look at the camera because you know that answer. Stop it. Nobody wants to watch Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt runs a whole – he ain't Barry Sanders.
Okay.
He ain't O.J. Simpson.
He was a beast, though, and you said I'd rather watch the running back.
Tyreek Hill plays a little running back.
He is in the backfield sub.